Lee coverage continues here live on the Weather Channel. I'm Justin Michaels. We're in Cape Elizabeth, Maine. I just checked the power outage numbers again, and Maine is really hard hit by Lee when it comes to those power outages. But this is what we see with power outage issues across the country. They fluctuate. So 10 minutes ago, 95,000 customers out. Just in the last 30 seconds, 89,000 customers out. That can provide a false sense of hope, though, for a lot of folks that it's going to get better, better, better. Typically, what they'll do is fluctuate until they can really get the grid back up and running. Another thing we're seeing, and I just keep feeling it coming through the earth, these enormous waves coming and battering the Maine coast. Really incredible to feel it and see it. I wish you could feel what we feel when these waves hit, and you would truly understand the power behind them. But Lee packing a lot of power and a lot of energy coming through the Atlantic Ocean, and all of that energy pushing its way to the coast, ending in the form of this. Here they come. These coastal waves, and that is very small compared to some of the ones we've seen. Now, a lot of preparations have gone into this by a lot of businesses and a lot of people who call the Maine coast home. We spoke with Millie. She is the sister of Becky. And if you know anything about Portland, Maine, you know Becky's restaurant. It's right on the waterfront, and it is a staple here. We spoke with Millie yesterday about their preparations and what they see ahead of a storm like this. Listen to Millie now.
We're getting prepared for being busy because everyone will come to the waterfront to check their boats. So we're looking forward to seeing everybody that's coming down to make sure everything's okay. And as far as our property, we've been watching the storm, and we noticed that the high tide is not going to be at a time when the storm is strongest. So we should be absolutely fine, but we do have a cover over our porch, so we're hoping that the winds don't lift it up and take it away. It has done that before.
All right, real quickly, as we come back from Millie, another massive wave coming in right now. They keep coming in swells off the Atlantic. Look at the size of that. I mean, it's really incredible, the power. Here comes another swell right now, just really remarkable. And you do feel it. I mean, you feel it under your feet. It's amazing how it rattles the earth. Anyway, sorry, I'm pretty stoked about the waves out here. We'll keep watching them for you, and we'll keep showing them to you as we can. So just be careful as you go through this day. Remember, generator safety. If the generator is not connected to your home, keep it as far away from your home as possible so it vents properly. Also, flashlights, not candles. Do things to get yourself through this as safely as possible. Carl, we talk about it every single storm, every single year, regardless of the winter storm or a hurricane or whatever it might be. Look at that. Carl, we talk about people dying because of carbon monoxide poisoning in their homes because of improper generator venting. We don't want that to happen, and it happens every year. So just really be deliberate about where that generator is placed. Carl, again, right now at last check, about 90,000 customers without power. And again, in this neighborhood here in Cape Elizabeth, it could be as long as until tomorrow morning before power is restored for many. Carl, into you.
Hey, Justin, I noticed that your hat is attached to your jacket there, and I got to say that's very, very clever. I've never seen that.
Right. Well, no, it's hey, I'll tell you what, it's I've lost too many hats out sailing, and I found a solution, and it's this thing. So it works out pretty well.
That is the way to go. Justin, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And let's give you the latest on the storm right now. It is a 70-mile-per-hour storm.